Open field. First move, computer 2. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 2. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Stone-winged dwarf gonna kick off round 2.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana
He's just gonna sit in the corner minding his own business.
Mana release.
Oh, not for long anyway.
Summon.
I see your stone-winged dwarf and raise you the stone-winged dwarf. Hi.
Attack.
Fun fact about stone-winged dwarf, they don't get along. So much so that they actually trade 1 damage with each other. When will you boys learn to live together nicely?
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Comes Giant Axe Dwarf. Now we're going to have a bit of buffing going here. +1 attack for them, and +1 protection for him.
Attack.
That only occurs when you've got a Stonewing Dwarf and Giant Axe Dwarf on the field together. They will happily buff each other. They're now hitting for 2, which means a very dead dwarf there.
Mana charge.
Quite the peril now if you want to summon onto that field. You're going to take quite a bit of punishment.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Computer 1 doesn't want to deal with it. Summons its Verzar foot soldier on the opposite corner.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Take that earth field.
Mana charge.
Do it now, please.
Mana release.
Good boy.
Summon.
Or girl. Don't judge. Ooh, here's a friendly dwarf. He will go along with the other one. And there's more buffs. Another... Oh, another buff for the Giant Axe Dwarf of 1 damage. And protection for that Stonewing Dwarf.
Unlock.
It's a shame those Giant Axe Dwarves are facing the wrong way.
Computer 1. Draw card.
Ugh.
Mana charge.
That's pretty painful.
Summon.
The Bogus Catapult.
Attack.
Ranged only. 2 damage. With a giant rock. However, not good enough. Protection blocks 1 damage, so only 1 goes through.
Card.
Is reduced to 2 health.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Purple Flame Lizard. Activation cost is 1 less than what's on the card. Pretty fucking useless. They're a lizard, they have quickness, they will always go first. They do hit for 2 as well. Rip bozo to those soldiers.
Mana charge.
And now Computer 1 needs to kill something. Because it's in check.
Computer 1. Draw card.
Ugh. 5 mana to do it.
Mana charge. Mana release.
I'm gonna use a spell. Comes Fishes of Goalie. Gonna flip this field to its opposite side. This earth field's gonna become a fire field. So the dwarf on it is going to lose his 2 health bonus. Rip Bozo.
Mana charge.
And because he's gone, the buff he was giving to the giant axe dwarves is removed. They have been reduced to 2 damage.
Mana release.
And we only have 1 earth field on the board. Of the Great Minos of Skjolda. He's a large fireworm thing, friend. He has dodge. Perfect dodge at that. He will dodge every time that there is a physical attack made against him. You need magic. Oh yeah. He also cleaves. He's a big boy. With a big fire attack. Down goes the flame lizards, and 2 damage to the dwarves.
Mana charge.
However, he does have one great weakness. If he's not on fire, on a fire field, he dies. If you can change the field to something else, he's instantly dead. So you're great, Minos of Skjolda, and raise you mine. Perfect dodge once again.
Attack.
Do damage on the catapult. And then this is a physical attack, so it's going to fail. All hail perfect dodge.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Attack.
Reactivating the Great Minos of Skjolda. He's going to finish off these dwarves.
Mana charge.
Stormwing Dwarf loses his protection bonus.
Mana release. Summon.
And Computer 1 gains summoning advantage, and there's our K9, which grant their adjacent allies +1 protection.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
I challenge you.
Phyton Harpoonsman.
Attack.
Going to attack the K9s while they provide protection to allies. They don't have any for themselves. And they're not on a home field, so they're very dead.
No one will defeat me.
Mana charge. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Computer 1 still has summoning advantage though, so it brings out some very, very shitty wizards.
Attack.
You really should go after the Great Minos every time. If it's got perfect dodge and you've got magic, use it! Something made of fire is taking damage from fireballs. Go figure.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Great piece of logic.
Mana release. Mana release. Attack.
Minos didn't like that, so it's rotated. And it's going to attack back. Which really is worth it. Shitty wizards only cost 1 to summon.
Mana
Great
charge.
Minos is 2 to activate. Although it does have the passive ability of the activation cost to attack
Summon.
is one less than listed. But it still costs 2 to rotate it, and then 1 to attack with it.
Attack.
Damn. That's expensive. Out comes Imperial Byleth Guard. They hate this catapult. They have no appreciation for it whatsoever. Down it goes.
Mana charge.
And Computer
Mana
2 is going to
charge.
regain check.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card.
And there was a bonus mana that came out there, which is if you destroy...
Mana release.
If the catapult is destroyed, you gain mana equal to the number of earth fields. There's only one earth field, so 1 mana. Great Minos is going to attack the robots. 2 damage for them. You're still going to need 2 more damage to kill them.
Mana release. Summon.
Heartmold Fire Oracle.
Attack. Dark brethren, come forth.
Sees your perfect dodge. Doesn't approve of it. And murders you for it. You cannot be stopped. Unless I have magic. Which he does.
Computer 2.
Therefore,
Draw card.
you're boner owned.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
How come more shitty wizards inspired by the Fire Oracle? We can do magic too. We're useful. Really?
In honor of the gods past.
Take a shitty fireball.
You devil.
He will. He's reduced to 4.
Check. Computer 1.
Check for Computer 1.
Draw card.
Computer 2, sorry. Computer 1 needs to kill.
Mana release. Attack.
1 cost attack on the robots. Another kill for the Great Skandars.
Mana charge.
Got a few in this game. Doing pretty well.
Mana release. Summon.
Ah, more shitty wizards.
Attack.
We shall attack rival shitty wizards.
In honor of the gods past.
This board can only be so shitty. You must vacate.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge.
Oh, they're so
Mana
shit.
release.
They have their uses, it's just very few and far between. Fishes of Goli cast underneath the Skandar. He's no longer stood on fire, so he's going to immediately die. That's what it is. If he's not on the fire field, he's dead. The fire field is now a water field.
Attack.
Aha!
We shall continue our shitty crusade. Take that.
Mana release.
1 more shitty damage for the Fire Oracle. There's Arcanine. No buff for them.
Attack.
They'll destroy rival shitty wizards. Damn. That's pretty savage.
Mana charge. Check. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Attack.
Pummel Fire Oracle has decided it's time for this Stonewing Dwarf to die. You've been there long enough, doing
Mana charge.
literally nothing, therefore you shall die.
Mana release.
And claims the one and only Earth Space. The Giant Axe Dwarf, who now has access to hit the shitty wizards.
Attack.
Oh dear. Rip Bozo. Bonus damage there because they're hitting a blind spot. They're so shitty they have blind spots on all sides.
Computer 2. Draw card.
They never
Mana
learn.
charge. Mana release.
So many advantages with computer 2. Summon a Mesmer's Errand. So we're just drawing 2 cards. See if we can get something fun.
Mana release. Summon.
That's very fun. That's stupidly fun. Here comes Aralite. He gains protection equal to the number of earth fields. So 1 in this case. One of his targets is on a earth space, so he gains +1 attack, and he hits in front of him and behind him.
Bless your soul with fortune.
Down goes the Fire Oracle. Giant Axe Dwarf's counter. But they're only hitting for 1, so his protection will completely stop it.
Mana charge. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
And that was a heal there because the Fire Oracle died.
Summon.
Come some giant robots who don't like the poppers. So much so they're going to smack him with a giant sword. Damn. Very brutal of you.
Mana charge. Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Attack.
I'll reactivate our ally.
My people depend on me.
Be paying 2 cost to deal 3 damage and get rid of a Giant Axe Dwarf for the one and only Earth Space.
Mana charge.
I mean, it's worth it if you're actually going to summon onto the space.
Mana release.
Which he is.
Summon.
Yeah, that's worth it. Just going to keep these guys in the corner. They're going to get a health bonus. And they've got protection. They're just there to just hang out. There is the danger, though, that if you piss off our ally by summoning something into the bottom right corner and attacking our ally, that he will counterattack and kill them.
Mana release.
It'll take him a couple of turns to do it, but
Summon.
you can use him against them. There's another Aralide Protector. +1 protection
Attack.
for the 1 earth field. Slap. Slap. They only had 2 health. Goodbye.
Mana charge. Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
How comes Navoga's catapult? It's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit there with 4 health.
Draw card.
Which I guess is pretty good.
Mana release.
Just trying to tank through all the damage.
Summon.
How come Stonewing Dwarf? He is going to attack the catapult, but not for much. Tickle it for 1 damage.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge.
This to summon into check,
Mana release.
which it takes.
Summon.
Up comes Triton and Harpoonsman. No dodge attempt because he's not on water.
Attack.
1 damage to the giant guard robot things.
Check. Computer
And it
1.
puts them into check. But 1 needs to kill.
Mana charge.
Those guys in the middle have got to be the target.
Mana release. Attack.
Okay. 1 back into the Stonewing Dwarf to reduce the catapult down even further. They should now be at a 2.
Mana release.
This and Illusia Priestess. Ooh! Leaving the catapult for a future turn, we'll go with Giant Tax Dwarves. We're going to gain +1 attack because there's Stonewing Dwarf on the board,
Attack.
and he's going to gain a protection. And they get a bonus attack there because they're hitting the blind spot. There's also a mana that was gained in that summon, which is from the Imperial Byleth Guard. You gain 1 mana each time you summon a creature to a Byleth field.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Put 1 in check, put 2 needs to kill.
Mana release.
And there's something at that
Summon.
dwarf in the top corner, but make sure it hits for more than 1. That'll do it.
Attack.
Because with the Giant Tax Dwarves on the field, he has 1 protection. The 1 damage is going to get blocked. The other one kills him. Rip, bozo.
Mana charge.
They lose their health bonus. Attack bonus, even.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card.
And check back with Compute 2.
Mana charge.
Compute 1 needs to kill. Comes a spell. Beguiling Fog. We're going to rotate a creature into any facing that we wish. This is the catapult over there.
Attack.
Activates the Byleth Guard. They're going to attack this catapult.
Mana release.
Then he's going to summon into that top corner to attack the catapult in the back. There's our canine. Oh, +1 protection for the giant robots.
Attack.
I think you can probably guess what's coming next. Those are some very dead doggos.
Mana charge. Mana charge.
Bonus mana there. 1 earth field, so you've killed a catapult.
Computer 2. Draw
Extra
card.
mana for the 1 remaining earth field.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Yep, that's a very dead set of poppers.
Mana charge.
No more protection for the giant robots.
Mana release.
Spends his remaining mana.
Summon.
Sehulin Fortress.
Check. Computer
Again, it's
1.
just sitting there with a lot of health. It's a case of, come and kill me.
Mana charge.
He's going to reactivate the robots here, probably.
Mana release.
Yep.
Attack.
That's going to kill the catapult. Down it goes. That gets him out of check. Now to summon into it.
Mana charge. Mana charge.
Feeds a bonus mana because you killed a catapult.
Mana release. Summon.
Tritonian Harpoonsman. Gonna go for the fortress.
Attack.
Those Harpoonsmen are on water, so they gain +1 dodge. They cleave the entire lane, so 1 damage to the fortress. Aralai has 1 protection, so that saves him from damage. Fortress attacks back. And dodge comes to the Harpoonsman's
Check.
rescue.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Computer 1 in check, Computer 2 needs to kill.
Mana release.
Ugh. This is a bit of a desperation, potentially. Summon a Mesmer's Errand. Draw 2 cards. Let's hope one of them's good.
Mana release.
2 cost.
Summon.
I don't think it's good enough.
Attack.
Definitely not good enough. They smack the ankles of the big robot for 1. Ooh, cheeky. Robot will counter, it hits in 2 directions. Ooh, and the dodge saves the Harpoonsman. If that dodge hadn't have come through,
Check. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge.
it would have still been on 2 health, but
Mana release. Summon.
I think Computer 1 summons for the win. Out comes an Illusion Priestess. Finally, we get some magic.
Attack.
And she decides that these dwarves really shouldn't exist anymore.
Holy spirits, attack on my word.
Bye, bozos.
Mana charge.
GG.
Computer 1 wins.